Welcome, my name is Patrick and I bought a boat in a very stripped down condition. Something you may not know about me, this is actually my second channel on YouTube. I am a YouTuber that teaches microcontroller programming and electronics. I also teach and sell CNC machines that I design and teach various aspects of machining and fabrication. If you're interested in checking out that channel, I left a link in the description below. I decided to get into sailing because it's something that I've wanted to do for a very, very long time. But I finally got into it, and with my excitement and rush to get into this, all right, time to get some water out of here. Looks like it's going down a little bit. That's good. This amount of water used to be at the very top. What in the heck are all those ants coming from? All right, so I'm gonna check this one to see if there's any water in it. And I'm first gonna open up the hatch so I can get some air in here. Oh yeah, that's so much better. I'm gonna install these long handrails along the edge of the roof here, so you can see that it's obviously not a straight line. So I'm gonna do one at a time, but I want to make sure to mark where these should go, and also to make sure that these are kind of centered. Looks like this one has to be offset a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill some holes and put in the mounting screws. This installation calls for number 10 2-inch screws, and I'm going to use the finish washers as well according to the parts manual. I bought pretty much the first boat that I saw, and it was a Catalina, and I heard a lot of good things about the Catalina. And a Catalina 25 came up and I jumped on the purchase, and then I essentially fought to get most of the things that were stripped out of the boat from the owner previous to the one that I bought it from. And that was a very sticky and difficult situation. Nothing is sticking out of these, so that's good. It shouldn't be a problem getting these to sit flat. I'm going to center these. Alright, so let's start the drilling on one of them and fastening. I'm gonna have to take them all back out because I want to first fasten them, and then I'm going to take it back out, put the butyl tape in there, and then refasten it. So let me make sure that it's centered. This one I know is offset. This one should be centered. That should be good, and I want to make sure that it's going to be somewhat centered in the actual wood as well. I don't want this drill to go all the way 2 inches because I want some wood to... Uh-oh. Yep, I knew it. I want some wood to be able to, or the screw to be able to grab onto the wood. Okay. Can still move it. That's good. All right, that one will work for that. Hopefully I can bend this entire piece of wood. Maybe this should be done on the sea where everything is wet. But here I am now, and I'm going to be showing videos on all of the aspects of putting this wonderful ship back together. So I hope you stick with me. Okay, I think it'll move. I want to make sure. I wonder if I should do every other one. No, I want this one about right here. I do have experience making videos, so it would be so awesome if you subscribe. You will get constant videos from me in this channel as I build the channel up. I think I only have 1 subscriber at the time I'm making this video. So feel free to subscribe and press the like button. That really does motivate me in making these videos. Otherwise, you know, there really isn't any reason to make the videos other than getting maybe some help in the comments on what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong from people that, you know, are interested and care about the process. I'm just gonna have to hold it while I drill. To remember the right location. You can see the green tape here. I'm going to try to remove those, but they're stuck on pretty tight. I'm not able to get them off, but that's evidence that they used, I think that's evidence that they used that to keep the thickened epoxy from going through and dripping down. That provides a nice surface for the epoxy on the bottom. So there was some care taken in this boat. It's got good bones. I'll probably be the one that screws it up. There you go. Told you. Alright, 2 more to go. These are going to be a little more difficult to maneuver, and it's a little bit farther away. It's going to cause a little bit more of a problem. Maybe I should do the end one first, just make it so it's a little bit easier to maneuver. Alright, hopefully I can keep that there. Okay, that one was difficult. Alright, this is going to be a little bit difficult. That's the coming out that I didn't want to happen. I smell the very intense scent of marijuana. We got the Florida man across the street. That's all I need to get high while I'm doing this boat. And I don't smoke marijuana. Maybe I'll just be happy. Alright, let's try this again with a non-stripped head. Maybe I made it a little bit. Alright, do it. Alright, let's see. It's not quite up there. I'm going to try to get it up as far as possible so I can just move the... Come on. Okay, that's good. All right, that'll be fine. I can get both of my hands in here. All right. Oh, that worked. Now this one will be easy. I say that ahead of time. Okay. That is a strong hold. This one looks like it's lifted up a little bit. All right, looks good. bad thing about using butyl tape is it covers the hole that you're trying to find. Now I'm installing the butyl tape underneath the handrail. This butyl tape prevents water from getting into the cabin. It's kind of like a silly putty type consistency. But I did this incorrectly because it was very, very difficult to get the butyl tape to not be so messy while other parts of the handrail are being fastened down. Plan B. So what I did in this case, I transferred the butyl tape to the location of the holes, but this also isn't a really good idea either. You'll see in my next video where I do the rails for the slider on the top. I use a different method and it's a lot better, where I just stick the screws out just a little bit and I put some butyl tape around the screws, and then I put the handrail on top of the screws just a little bit so it's able to be elevated, and then I slowly screw in the screws one at a time and the entire handrail lowers. You just have to be very strategic on which screws to screw in and at what time, or you're going to strip the wood inside. I also increased the hole size on the roof so the screw isn't grabbing with the roof, and the screws can be self-adjusted as I'm tightening the screws around the handrail. You'll see that I'm changing the bits constantly. I'm changing it from a small drill to a Phillips head driver bit. So I think the next time I come out here I'm going to bring another drill so I don't have to keep switching. That's going to save me a whole lot of time. I hope in this video I've assisted you in installing your handrails and not making the same mistakes that I do. Since you're here and watching this video, I can truly say that you really enjoy sailboats and sailing, or just like working on them. So thank you for watching.